everyone, this is Monica and this is my yoga channel. My main goal here is to guide you through different practices that they are focusing on different challenges in your body. Today's class is about back pain or spinal issues. Just to go through some nice movements in a certain way, a combination of yoga flow, you will notice that your spine is getting a little bit more liquid, mobile. In the meantime, you're going to feel stronger in that area too. So let's get started. Coming into a cross-leg, easy seated position when you just simply relaxing your knees to the side. The first part is already to notice how your spine feels in seated position. So sometimes you need a little bit of a blanket underneath you, or just something that you can feel a little bit more lifted. That could be a yoga block if you have one. Then balancing on your sit bones, moving left and right, a little bit back and forth. Good. And then create this long spinal position. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down a few times as you inhale, lift. Exhale, pull the shoulders back, relax them. Good, and notice right away as you draw your core a little bit in, what do you feel in the lower back? What do you feel in the mid-spine? And also notice how you feel in your neck area. And just identify if you have any achiness or tightness. And then we're going to work with that gently. Start moving slowly. The first movement is just to draw circles in the air as you move one way first. And then you can start with small circles as you move your upper body. And then make it a little bit bigger as you feel more comfortable, and then it's giving you again the feedback where you feel tightness or tension. Keep your breath very nice and steady as you move through different poses. Okay, go back to center, move towards the opposite direction. A few times. Good. Right, and once you're back in the middle, lift up straight. Good. Now release your legs out to the side. Doesn't need to be too wide open. Keep your knees bent, and then you have your hands behind you, right underneath your shoulders. Start moving your knees down towards the side, to the left. And try to touch the knees down, and then take a breath in. Lift the chest hard up towards the ceiling. Pull the shoulders back and lift your eyesight. Stay there, breathe in. Breathe out. Notice where the breath is going. Feel the expansion, the opening. Good. One more breath in. Exhale out fully, and that's when you can relax back, come back to the center. Take a breath in. Exhale, release your knees towards the opposite side. So make sure your knees are getting as close as possible to the mat, to the floor. Lift the chest hard up, pull the shoulders back, lift your eyesight. Breathe in and out. The breath is longer in these poses, just to help you to right away to create more space and length in the body. Good. One more breath in. Exhale, release the pose and come back to the center right away. Good. Now bring your knees together, feet together, and just simply turn towards the front of your mat. Keep your feet hip width apart. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. Relax your knees out to the side and try to roll forward on your sit bones a little bit. Lift the chest hard up towards the ceiling. Stay there. Breathe in. Breathe out, and keep opening your knees to the side as much as you can. Maintain the position. And just one more breath in and out. Good. And then come back with your upper body and relax your head arms and shoulders down as you're coming to the front. And then you can even move a little bit side to side. Now tap into the lower back. Notice how your lower back is doing right now. Great. And once you're back in the center, lift up straight. Bring your knees and your feet together. We are transitioning. Coming up on all fours. Bring your knees back underneath your hip. And your hands are underneath your shoulders. And the first movement is just to notice how your spine is right now. I want you to create this long, straight spinal position. Then as you inhale, you lift the chin and the tailbone, let the stomach sink and slowly look up. Exhale, round your back, press your hip forward and bring your chin in close to the chest. Inhale, lift. Lengthen, and as you exhale, you go into round. Good. Slowly back and forth. And just synchronize the movement with your breath. Great. And then once you're back into the neutral position, now extend your right leg all the way back and your left arm forward. Keep that position. Just keep holding your leg and your arm straight. Keep your neck neutral. Look down towards the mat and breathe in and out a few times. And once you're ready, palm down, knee down. We're going to switch the side. Left leg back and your right arm is forward. Find the balance. Maintain the position. Breathe in and out. Palm down and knee down. Now let's combine the same pose with the mobile, dynamic part. I'll inhale, lengthen, straight arm, long leg. Exhale, round your back slightly and bend the elbow and the knee and aim to bring the two together in the center. Right? Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, round. Touch the elbow with the knee. Back and forth. As you breathe in, always open, lengthen. As you exhale, you bring the elbow and the knee together. One more. Palm down, knee down. Let's switch the side. Left leg, right arm, inhale and exhale. Slow down for this one. If you find it's hard to balance as you move in and out. And one more. And place your palm down, and as your knee landing, just start moving your hip to the left side and the right side slowly. Again, notice what's present in the side body. All right, and as you're staying on your knees, I want you to come up on your knees right now. Tuck the toes under. And as you inhale, lift your right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. And notice if your hip is moving to one side or not. Try to keep it square to the front as you release this right arm behind you. Now you have two options right now. If you feel you can put your fingers on the top of your right heel, you're great. You stay there. But if you can't reach your heel, then you just simply put your hand on the lower back. Your fingers are facing down towards the mat. Then lift your left arm up. Right? The idea is to press the hip forward without twisting the hip towards the right side. Keep it neutral, facing forward. And as your fingers are touching down, it helps you to lean back maybe and then go back as deep as your body allows you to. The goal is to move back as far as you can. You can keep your head neutral, looking forward. At this point, it's more about your lower back area right now. But if you can move your eyesight up towards the ceiling, stay there, breathe in and out. And then slowly come out again. Left arm forward, right arm forward. And as you relax your forearms down, Keep your hip lifted and just relax the spine. And notice how much you can sink the stomach down. And as you inhale, round your back. Move your weight a little bit forward. Exhale, sink the stomach down. Tailbone up. Then around your back. So right away, you give you this mobility sensation. You know how your back is doing. Also relaxing after this back bend. Good. And then once you're ready, coming up again, back on your hands first, and then all the way up. Bringing your left arm up, and your fingers are probably landing on the back of your heel. And if not, again, your hand is on your lower back. Both ways are great. Just make sure you keep your hips square to the front, right arm up. And as you exhale, lean back. Always try to go deeper with the next exhale, right? And just a little bit deeper, keeping the body very steady here, very strong. Breathe through. Good. And then come forward, one arm, another arm. And again, as your forearms are landing, make sure you keep your hip up in the air. Relax your forehead down first, and then start releasing your stomach, chest, heart down. And again, rounding up. Exhale and inhale slowly as you do the movement. It's going to give you that great sensation in the back. And one more. Good. And now coming out. One hand underneath your shoulder, another hand underneath your shoulder. And now open up your knees as wide as you can. Bring your big toes together. And first just try to go back, press back towards your heels as much as you can. This is the part that maybe even move your hips side to side. Try to get close to your heels. Great. And then if you can, even open your knees a little bit wider. All right. Moving forward with both hands, extending your arms, placing your forehead down, and just imagine that you're sinking the stomach down towards the mat. Chest, heart, forehead, stay, breathe through. And then lengthening the spine and opening the hip in the same time. This is very good for the lower part of your spine. Keep the breath nice and steady. Good. And as you lift your head off the mat, walk on your hands all the way to the right side, a little bit outside of your mat if that's possible. Pressing the hip to the left side, relaxing your head down in between your arms, or just relax your head on your left inner arm, whichever is more comfortable for you. Just notice how much you creating that space, that length in the left side of your body, all the way up towards your armpit, through your armpit towards your elbow and your fingers, right on the left side. Very active, but it's a very great opening and stretching. It pulls the left side completely. Good. And now lift your head, walk towards the opposite direction. Make sure you're going the same distance. And then relax your head down. Press your hip towards the right side. Keep noticing what's present in the lower back area. Great. And come back. Lift your head up slowly. Come back to the center. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Knees are closed, hip apart. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out fully. Now lift your right arm up towards the ceiling as you inhale. Exhale, bring this right arm underneath your left arm and left leg towards the side. Position your shoulder right down in the middle. Relax your head down and lift your left arm up towards the ceiling. If this is too challenging, keep your palm down front of your face. But as you stay in the pose, try to take a deeper breath in. Move the shoulder away from your ears. Breathe in and out. Exhale, relax your left palm down, front of your face. Bring your right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. Just get a good stretch, side stretch, good. Shoulder, spine, back to center. Left arm up as you inhale. Exhale, left arm comes in between your right arm and right leg. And again, just place your shoulder down right in the middle of your mat. Make sure the most of your weight is on your shoulder. Sometimes you need to move your hip back and forth just to be comfortable with your head positioning down second, and your arm goes all the way up straight. But if it's too challenging, keep your palm down on the mat, front of your face. Breathe in and out. And slowly relax your palm down, front of your face, and press into it. Lift your left arm all the way up and exhale down. Perfect. Cross your feet and walk back on your hands. Just simply roll back. And as you come into the front of your mat, I would suggest this nice rocking movement. It is great for your spine. Hold onto your big toes and then rock back and forth a few times. You can come up into seated if you want to. If you can't, just stay on your back and just do a little bit of a rocking, right? Whatever works for you. It's absolutely amazing how great you feel after in your spine. And then relax, release your feet. Just lift your legs up, your arms up, stretch out a little bit, press into your heel, press into your palms, and move your feet, move your hands. Good. Just relax the feet down, hip width apart, arms alongside. Take a breath in and out. Lifting your hip off the mat will give you that great sensation. The lower back is getting this great lift. And as you're holding your lower back in the air, it gives you this softening and lengthening sensation again. Breathe through in bridge pose. It's called the bridge. If you want to learn some of the names too, and then slowly relax your lower back down, bend your knees, hug them in, and then do a bit of a rocking side to side. That softens again the muscles, relaxes the body. Good, and back to center, roll towards your side, coming up into seated, and creating a cross leg position again. Notice what's present in the spine. Take a breath in and out. Relax your arms down. Thank you for practicing with me today. Have a wonderful rest of the day. See you next time.